Hello, we are back again with Conversations with Candyce. So we were talking about episode 20. Yes, I am way behind, so I'm playing catch up tonight. Um, these episodes have been the bomb, the bomb, the bomb. Okay, so let's start off with episode 20. So at the beginning, they replayed the nominations: Cam, Mackenzie, and Tucker. Um, Tucker, or sorry, Mackenzie has done a great job being on the block and like not blowing up, not acting crazy, not, making people feel bad for putting her up. I applaud her on that because, as you know, other people don't act like that. I think she did a really good job of talking to T-Core to say, like, hey, what are your thoughts type thing. Um, Nobody wants to be on the block, so it is what it is. Um, Tucker, of course, he's pissed, even though he did offer to be a pond. But I don't think he thought that T-Core would take him up on that offer, to be honest. I think he thought that she would put up somebody that he wanted to be put up, which possibly was Quinn, or another person, Leah maybe. So he's pissed. Tucker sometimes needs to get over himself, to be honest. I thought it was real fun. Ravina teaching Angela how to twerk, or as Angela calls it, what did she call it? Rolling some butt. That's so funny. And then again, Chelsea is playing a good game. She's just trying to kind of fill out where everybody is. She's not on the block, and Mackenzie is. So she told her that she would use the veto on her. I don't know why Mackenzie would believe her, because Cam is up on the block. Why would she believe that she would use it on her? I mean, they're close, but not as close as Cam and Chelsea, but whatever. So they picked the players for the veto. So who's playing is T-Core, Cam, Mackenzie, Joseph, Tucker, and Angela. Chelsea got on Cam for picking Joseph to play. Why would you pick Joseph to play? He's not winning anything. He's horrible at these competitions. I guess he thought he would win. Oh well. So she called him. She said, has dumbassery hit Cam because he picked Joseph and not Chelsea? But I feel like he didn't explain really well that, like, he didn't want the heat to be on Chelsea and didn't want that pressure to be on her. But it is what it is. So we'll see who wins this veto. All right, so I've made a lot of notes. So the veto competition was the apocalypse, the AI apocalypse, and the house guests had to hit down with like a big old slingshot, different characters, I guess, that had numbers associated. And essentially, the person with the lowest number every round got eliminated and then got to pick either punishment or a reward. And then obviously, the person that lasts the longest is probably going to pick the veto. So Cam won veto. So proud of him, because this is the first competition that he's won, and he really needed it. So extremely proud of him. Tucker obviously is still the AI instigator. And so the first stuff that he stirred up in this episode really was stupid, to be honest. Wasn't pleased with that performance, Tucker. So get it together, because we are voting on if we want to give you $0, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, or $20,000 for the job that you do as the AI instigator. That job was 0 because it was just about twerking and dumb stuff. But the funny thing is that everybody thinks it's Angela. So we'll see how that plays out later in the episode. So one of the punishment that Tucker got in the veto competition was called BBAI Assist. And so essentially he has to wear this crazy outfit. And then every time they ask a question, essentially over the intercom in the house, he has to go to the BB Encyclopedia and find the answer and then report back with the correct answer. So he has to do this at all hours of the night. I forget how long it was for, but long enough to be annoyed, right? And then Angela got the radiation eradication, and what she has to do is pick up 1,000 balls and move them from the yard to a bucket with a grabber, one by one, in 12 hours. She has 1,000 of them to move. So she'll be working on that for a while, but we'll see if she's successful in that. And then Joseph's punishment was the matrix, and he has to go to, I think it's the have not room, and sit and listen to Matt talk. Oh my God. The clips that they showed, that stuff sounds so annoying. I don't know if you could go to sleep. I would literally probably just fall asleep to somebody talking. So he has to stay in there for 24 hours. It's annoying stuff. They give you clips. Nah. So the next AI instigator stuff that Tucker did was really good. What would you rate this next one? So he said that Quinn and Chelsea can't be trusted, and that that T-Core put him up, and that he has his target set. This AI instigator was Tucker. The deep fate emoji was Tucker. So it was him. Do you think he did a better job on this one? Comment down below. I really think he did a really great job on this one. This is what it's made for, is to like stir up some trouble, not to say dumb stuff like, you're gonna be twerking on Chuck. What? Duh. I think that's her husband, right? So we'll see how the rest of this episode goes. So much to talk about. Okay. So Cam, Mackenzie, and Robina think Angela's the instigator, and they were openly talking about it in front of Tucker. So then Tucker took it upon himself to tell Angela that people think she's the instigator. You know, Angela gets paranoid, and that's exactly what she did. Tucker then went on to promise her the world, to say, like, you are my number one, Robina's not, or there's room for both of you, is kind of what he said. Angela did a really good job of sitting there and listening and making him believe that she believed what he said. But obviously, and to be honest, it really made her paranoid, and then it made her think, like, how can I be his number one if Robina, whom he likes romantically, isn't? Or there's room for me? What? Again, I mean, I understand this time why Angela was paranoid, to be honest, because the stuff that Parker was saying, really. So now she's pissed. Angela now wants to get Tucker out, so she literally has done a 180. Quinn knows that, and so he went back and told Tucker, but he told Tucker not to say anything. Do you think Tucker's going to say something? I think so. Comment down below. We'll see. Okay. So this Angela thing has kind of gotten out of hand. Quinn told Tucker, and Tucker is like, I want to see if this is true. So he talks to Angela privately in the bathroom, and is like, hey, are you saying these things about me? Are you trying to put me up after everything that I've done for you? Don't like that attitude. It's a game. You've chosen to do those things. Angela didn't put a gun up to your head and say, take me off the block. Do this, do that. You chose to do those things. So please don't hold that over her head. But he has this, I've done everything for everybody and nobody's done anything for me. Well, stop doing stuff for people. Stop. It's a game for money. Like, we're not like, just in a house chilling and talking and stuff. Like, this is a game, Tucker. I thought you were playing. So obviously he made Angela feel really bad. And to be honest, this is kind of the first time that anybody has truly made her feel bad. The other time she was crying wolf. And so she admitted to it. She's like, yep, I did it because I didn't know what else I had to do, because you were telling me I'm above Rabina and that is your love interest and I'm above her. So I had to do what I had to do for my game. And I kind of like that Angela stood up for herself in that situation. And then obviously Tucker's pissed. He's so sad. Oh, I've done everything for you. I've done this, I've done that. Listing off stuff. So then he goes to T-Core and Chemo and is like, I want to stay true. I want to stay loyal to Angela, even though she's trying to get me out of the house. Don't put her up as a replacement nominee, because of course Kim is going to take himself down. Don't put her up. Put Leah up. So I love T-Core and how she's honest, but she doesn't reveal too much to those that she knows aren't 100% for her. She'll tell Chemo anything, but he's 100% for her. I think she's figured out that Quinn and Tucker are like 70% for her. So she's like, I'll consider it, but I don't know. And then in her diary room, she's like, I got to figure out what's good for my game, not for his. For his game, it is good to put Leah up because he's not aligned with Leah and he's trying to show Angela how loyal he is. So that makes sense for him, but it might not make sense for me. So I love T-Core and how she's just honest and true to herself. Sometimes I don't agree with her decisions, but she is truly honest and true to herself. And that's what you're playing the game for. You're playing the game for yourself. You're not playing it to become second. You're not playing it to give somebody else the money. You're playing it for yourself. And if you aren't, why are you wasting a spot and playing Big Brother? So what do you think T-Core should do? Should she put up Angela? Should she put up Leah? Comment down below. My opinion is put up Angela. She's already been up on the block. It ain't so. This time I don't think she was going to win to get herself off the block when she plays in the BBAI arena. Who cares? Put her up. Let's go. Whew. Last part of this episode, episode 20. Woo! It was a 2-hour episode, y'all. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. It is the 2-hour Big Brother episode, and it was jam-packed. I just love the new stuff. CBS, Big Brother, I love the new stuff. This is awesome. It's awesome. So during the veto meeting at the beginning, before it got started, I guess, Joseph got done with his punishment. So he actually got to come out and witness the veto meeting for himself, which was good. Of course, Cam took himself off of the block. So then T-Core had to name a replacement third nominee. Again, she was thinking about either Angela or Leah. She decided to go with Angela and put her up on the block. Angela kind of was like, she knew it was coming. Tucker, again, sad, pissed. Oh my God, T-Core, I've done so much for you. That's what he said in his diary room. I went up as your replacement nominee. I offered to be, not a replacement, sorry. I offered to be your pond. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. But you didn't win HOH. It's T-Core's HOH. Let her run it how she wants to run it. Again, T-Core's playing for herself, and I appreciate that selfishness. You have to be selfish in this game at some point, and she's playing for herself. So, of course, he's not happy. Quinn is ecstatic because his plan worked. He wanted Angela up on the block and Leah safe. His little girlfriend that Leah don't like him, but Quinn likes Leah. But yeah, he is, Tucker said he's tired of people not listening. So they supposed to listen to you on their HOH? Do you listen to them on your HOH? Let's look in the mirror and see. I don't think so. All right, so what do you think will happen in the next episode? Again, this was a 2-hour episode jam packed with a lot of different things. The dynamics are changing of the house, there's fewer people in the house, there's just a lot going on. And I love it. So interested. We will chat until next time. See ya.